Pete Buttigieg, Mayor Pete, the Democrats are saying that he's a moderate. I do not agree. He does not seem like a moderate to me. Does he have staying power?
He may have staying power. I think that he was occupying a moderate lane that originally was sort of slated for just Biden and Beto. Beto has run hard to the left. Buttigieg originally came to prominence and started getting a lot of attention, specifically because he was not acting like a radical. All the other Democrats have been running very, very hard to the left. Buttigieg was saying things like, I'd eat a Chick-fil-A. And this was a rather pleasant surprise for a lot of people, including me. I praised him when he said stuff like that. I said, this is somebody who seems like he could appeal in the Midwest, seems like somebody who takes the concerns of people who may disagree with him politically at least seriously. And then he started his attacks on Mike Pence. And I think this is an obvious attempt to enter the victimhood primary in the Democratic Party, the idea that he's a victim and therefore he should win intersectional points because he's gay. And his case in point of victimhood is supposedly that he was victimized by Mike Pence. He's picked Pence as sort of his bête noire, as his foil. But he is lying about that because Pence has never mistreated him in any way. And that's the part that I find so wildly off-putting now, is that after portraying himself as a moderate, reasonable guy who could have conversations across the other side of the aisle, now he's attacking Mike Pence for basically no reason other than he sees political gain in doing so. I mean, Buttigieg had said weeks ago that he might consider coming on my Sunday special. And I said, well, that'd be great. I'd love to have you. Obviously, they're not responding to requests now. That's because he has decided that he's going to run to the left and attempt to pick off some of the votes from some of the other left-wing candidates.
Right. So, and Mike Pence, by the way, has only ever praised Mayor Pete here. In an op-ed in 2017, he actually said how much he liked him and respected him, and that if any restaurant discriminated against gay people, that Mike Pence, would not eat at that restaurant. So, like you said, Buttigieg is lying here, but doesn't that betray to us or expose to us that the comments that Buttigieg made about Chick-fil-A, that was just political posturing? It was actually pandering to people like us who want to see the Democrats take a more moderate, rational stance.
I think that's right, because now he has suggested that Mike Pence needs to apologize for his stance on traditional marriage. He has stated that Mike Pence is mispracticing Christianity because of his stances on these issues. Again, he can't name a situation in which Mike Pence has personally mistreated him. In 2014, when Buttigieg was called up to active duty in the National Guard, Pence personally called him to thank him. In 2015, when Buttigieg came out of the closet as a gay man, Pence said, and he was quoted by the media saying, that Buttigieg was a very good man. And yet here's Buttigieg suggesting that secretly down deep Mike Pence is a brutal bigot simply because they disagree about traditional marriage or disagree about anti-discrimination laws and how far they should go. You know, that is obviously radical stuff, and Buttigieg has moved to the left. I think, frankly, it's a bad move by him. I'm not sure what he thinks he's doing, if he thinks he's going to be able to crowd out the other 93 Democratic candidates. But if he thinks he's going to compete with Bernie Sanders in that lane as opposed to Biden in his lane, I think that's a big mistake.